Oh, this mess? Okay, well, I know it looks bad, but I can clean it up. No, you don't understand. I can take care of it, make things right again. I had everything carefully planned out. It's the perfect recipe. Just look at the ingredients. We've got some sugar and some honey. We want things to be sweet. And then we've got some ice just to cool things down a bit. And then some tomatoes, salt, horseradish. We need a little spice. And then some orange peels and some water. It's the perfect set of ingredients. Well, it's just that I ran into a few unexpected obstacles. It's all quite logical, you see. Wait, where are you going? I can explain. Let's discuss this logically. Use our intellect to reason things out. Come back! You don't understand. Our intellect is all we have.
Okay. So, just to clarify, you're telling me that you humans already know what the major problems are? That you're already aware of the peril that your reckless behavior is causing, not only for you, but for your planet?
Right. Global warming, nuclear bombs, bioweapons, mass extinction of other species, lots of problems.
And, in addition, you have clearly identified the solutions?
Bingo.
Yet, despite this knowledge, you're currently struggling to implement those solutions.
Right again.
Then your intellect is not the obstacle here. You already know what the problems are. You know what the solutions are. So it must be something else which is holding you back.
Well, we haven't given up yet. We're still working on implementing the solutions. The key is to reason our way through these problems. As people become more educated, our chances of success will improve. Progress is in sight.
What does education have to do with it? You've already admitted that your intellect is not the obstacle. You've already identified the problems and their solutions. And as far as progress being in sight, the only progress I can see is in the rearview mirror of the clown car you're driving. You need to turn around, human. You're heading in the wrong direction. Let me repeat the same question. The question I have asked you time and time again. Might the solutions to your problems require more than just an intellectual approach? That in order to change your behavior, there might be additional factors to consider?
Not really. Our intellect is all we have.
Well, from my perspective, your puny intellect appears to be sorely lacking. Something else keeps getting in the way.
Not that I can see.
Buzzy, we've had this conversation many times. You are dying.
Yeah, I know, Doc.
You're a chemical engineer who works on rocket fuel formulations. That makes you a rocket scientist. What we are discussing is not rocket science. You are an alcoholic. You know that, right?
Right.
And you know what the solution is, correct?
Correct.
But you are currently struggling to implement the solution, which is obviously to stop drinking.
Bingo.
Your intellect is not the obstacle here. You already know what the problem is, and you know what the solution is, so it must be something else that's holding you back.
Well, I haven't given up yet, Doc. I'm still working on my drinking problem. After all, I entered this rehab, didn't I?
Yes, but this is your 10th visit, and your liver is almost kaput. You're at the end of the line.
Well, I'm still working on implementing the solution. The key for us is to reason our way through this problem. The more people become educated about my condition, the better my chances become. Progress is in sight.
What does education have to do with it? You've already admitted that your intellect is not the obstacle. You've identified the problem and the solution. And as far as progress being in sight, the only progress I can see is in the rearview mirror. You have failed time and time again. You need to turn things around, Buzzy. You're heading in the wrong direction. Let me repeat the same question. The question I've asked you time and time again.
Might not the solution to your problem require more than just an intellectual approach? That in order to change your behavior, there might be additional factors to consider?
Not really. My intellect is all I have.
Well, from my perspective, your intellect appears to be insufficient. Something else keeps getting in the way.
Not that I can see.